Good afternoon and welcome to today's edition of Pointing to the Cross. And I want to talk to you on the subject of having a firm grip. I had an old friend that everybody knew as Big Wag. And Wag had the biggest hands I've ever seen God give a human being. And he could walk up to you and stick out his hand for a handshake, and his hand would just engulf yours. And sometimes when you try to get out of that handshake, he'd hold you in, and there was no getting away because he had a firm grip with those huge hands of his. The Lord's taken him home, but I still think about him from time to time. And when I think about having a firm grip, you know, his grip is nothing like the grip that God has on us. It's nothing like the grip that the Good Shepherd has on his sheep. In John chapter 10, Jesus is speaking about that very thing. In verse 28 and 29, he says, I give them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall anyone snatch them out of my hand. And my Father who has given them to me is greater than all, and no one is able to snatch them out of my Father's hand. Listen, God has a firm grip on his children, and he will never, ever allow the righteous to be shaken. Paul said it this way, nothing can separate us from the love of Christ. Listen, if God saved you today, he's going to save you tomorrow. He is eternal salvation. He is eternal life, and no one can snatch you out of his hand. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Pointing to the Cross.